welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about Airbnbs. So as you guys know, I do have an Airbnb in Kingston, Jamaica. We're actually in the process of reopening post COVID-19. The government mentioned that the borders are now open to non-tourists as of June the 15th, 2020. So yeah, we're opening up the place, and I'm going to leave the link to the apartment in the description box below. I'm going to show you what a few guests had to say about our Airbnb, so you can definitely go ahead and book us. First thing that you want to do is check the local law and guidelines pertaining to Airbnbs and short-term rentals. To my knowledge, Jamaica doesn't currently have like a national or like a generic guideline for Airbnbs and short-term rental, but I had to check with the Strata Commission for my specific apartment because it's like an apartment complex that we're on, to see if the Airbnb was permitted on the premises. I know that some stratas and some apartments in Jamaica don't actually allow you to facilitate an Airbnb there. Sure about that. The next thing that you want to do is furnish the Airbnb. So furnishing is quite a big step in this process, and for me, in the early stages, I wasn't actually physically in Jamaica to do the furnishing for my apartment. My mom and my boyfriend actually did it for me, and I made a detailed video. I'm going to leave the thumbnail right here so you guys can reference to that. But finishing, the things that you do want to consider is what kind of vibe, theme, and aesthetic you're going for. So for me, I actually use a Pinterest mood board. It really kind of just gave me a few ideas to trim in and pull from here and there. If you don't have Pinterest, definitely get Pinterest. It's going to help you. It's going to give you a lot of ideas, saving ideas, decorating ideas. In the early stages of furnishing the apartment, I wasn't physically in Jamaica, so I couldn't do it. So my mom and my boyfriend actually helped me, and we created a group chat, we created notes, and I used the notes to stay on budget and also just to keep everyone informed. So with the notes, I'm going to see if I can find a screenshot to show you guys what I'm talking about. But with the notes, I had the prices for certain stores, we had the color themes, we had the budget, we had the wants, the needs, the accessories, and it was really just a guideline. So I would say create notes to help you budget and to definitely try to stop you from overspending, because with decorating, that you can get lost. You can just buy the same thing over and over in different stores. Something that saved me a lot of money was buying secondhand furniture. These are actually my best purchases. It saved me 50% of what I would have paid if I bought it from the store. So if you can get secondhand things that are still in good quality, nobody buying pop down something, definitely get that. When you put your apartment on Airbnb, you're going to be competing with a whole bunch of people from all over the place, especially in Jamaica, especially in Kingston. Now it's quite a saturated market, so when someone clicks on your profile, you want them to fall in love with your place. So furnish it for someone to fall in love. And also, when you're furnishing it, you have to think about the kind of guests that you're going to have. Is it that you're going to cater to family? Are you kids friendly? So if you're kids friendly, you know that you won't have glassware in the house. You won't have a lot of things that are easy to break. You probably won't have as much small pieces as someone that's only catering to couples or adults only. Also with furnishing, if you are in Jamaica, you guys know how thief these people can be downtown. I mean, you need to walk out the place and compare the prices. You can't just stop at the first place you see and buy the furnitures. Walk the place. If you don't feel confident doing it, go with somebody who know downtown and know the people and know for angle them, because you know. And next important is to consider when setting up Airbnb in Jamaica is photography. Photography, like I spoke on, I can't emphasize enough with you guys how important the aesthetic of the Airbnb is. Once you finish furnishing the Airbnb, try to get a professional photographer. I know that Airbnb actually has free photography services. They're not quite sure if they're accessible in Jamaica as yet, but in a city that has it, definitely take advantage of that tool, because it will bring in the customers. The better photography you have is the more bookings you're going to have. The cheaper option is to get a ring light and take the pictures yourself, but the big advice that I have is take your pictures in the daytime, don't take it in the night. I know it's such a simple advice, but it makes a whole difference. So the next thing is to list your space. So listing your space, you really want to sell your Airbnb to the viewers. So you want to highlight the experiences that they'll have more than the amenities that you do have, because set up online, you're going to have to list the amenities anyway. So in the description that you have, take the time to really speak about the experience. So if it's that you have an Airbnb next to a beach, you can talk about how lovely it is to hear the morning waves. So I sold myself by talking a lot about the location, the close proximity that it is to the airport, also bearing stores and restaurants that we have nearby. I also mentioned the peace and quiet of the community. It's in a residential area, and also it's a gated community. So I really try to sell the experience as a personal, quiet, like me time, at the same time in the center of Kingston. But if you want to, you're only 5 minutes away from Usain Bolt's restaurant. You're only 5 minutes away from Manor Park. You're only 5 minutes away from Half a Tree. Really want to sell the place. Talk about all the good things that's around you. Talk about the community. Are the people friendly? Do you have the place to yourself nearby? You really want to sell the whole experience, and then obviously you list the amenities. Another thing that I really like with Airbnb, with listing on Airbnb, is that they have a smart pricing tool, and a smart pricing tool is really, well, it says it in the name. I'll explain this now. So for instance sake, the lowest that I accept on a night is 7,000 Jamaican dollars. The most that I'd make in peak season is 10,000 Jamaican dollars per night. So the smart pricing system will give you the average of that on a day-to-day basis and show that to your audience. First thing when setting up an Airbnb is that you want to remember that you're no longer in the real estate business. You're not in hospitality. You have to be accommodating to people. You have to be a nice person. You have to be a nice person if you want to have returning customers and you want word of mouth about your Airbnb. In Jamaica, you may struggle to find a co-host, but if it's that you need to provide the person with, is that you need to give the person more customer service training, invest in it, because it's only going to benefit your business. And trust me, as small as it is, the guests, remember that these people are paying to stay with you. They're investing back, they're investing into you, they're investing in the community, they're investing in the economy. So if they're investing in you, the least thing you can do is provide a good experience. And you have to think that when someone has a good experience, they're going to leave you a good review. Bad experience, bad review. The reviews are going to be, let me tell you with Airbnb, I'm just a member. Based on the reviews, that's how you'll be ranked in the search engines. So it's only going to benefit you. The sooner you do the training, the sooner you can get better reviews. And I think that's it. I could talk forever about Airbnbs, but that's it for today. If you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe and let me know. Also, do you have any more ideas or tips on setting up an Airbnb? Thank you guys for watching so much. Bye.
First of all, I love this place, so I love you. I could live here. It's really nice. It's cute, you know, the furniture and all that. Real good, so thumbs up for that. Oh, the ring light, girl. I'm gonna snap now.